Welcome to tonight's final home contest versus the Liberal Bulldogs. Starting for Liberal. Number 3, Tyler West. Number 4, Golden Slinger. Number 10, Brandon Overman. Number 23, Case Hampton. Number 24, Ryan Miller. And starting for your Vikings, number 3, Gavin Wilkins. Number 20, Blake Munsterman. Number 22, Rafe Powderlow. Number 24, Corbin Meeker. And number 33, Jace Goochman.
All right, and we're back here for our varsity boys matchup as the Lakeland boys trying to close out their regular season here with another win. Coming in winning 3 of their last 4, and they beat this Liberal team earlier in the year as well, back in November. And they'll have Gavin Wilkins, Rafe Carbelo, Jay Suchman, Blake Munsterman, and Corbin Meeker out there tonight. The starting 5 for Coach Adam Collins' team as we're underway here, and the tip on the deck, and right out of the gate we get a jump ball and a reset on another jump. Lady Vikings won earlier tonight as well in our girls game 60-35, so a big win for Coach Cooper's team as we get deflection here out of bounds off of that tip, and they're going to say that went off Liberal. So 2 tips there to start that weren't exactly the cleanest, but Lakeland will start here with their first possession to open up the game. And again, this is a Lakeland team who scored a lot of points this year. A team that's pretty good at shooting the 3 ball, but can also drive it as well inside. Carbelo averaging about 23 a game for this Lakeland club is off the inbounds. Meeker sticks the triple, so good look for Corbin there, and Lakeland jumps on top here 3-0. Bulldogs with it for their first possession, and have to find a way to handle this pressure, and they get it across and underneath, and a nice look inside for Case Hampton as he'll score it for 2. And it's a 3-2 ball game. They get the double team pressure here, but Lakeland throws it up over the top of it. Uchman, Wilkins will swing in the corner. Carbelo off the reversal out to Munsterman for 3, and Blake buries it, nothing but net. Blake Munsterman, the sophomore from downtown, makes it 6-2. So 2 threes out of the gate. Lakeland, good hustle there for Jace there. They get the tip and the steal. Here comes Carbelo the other way. Uchman, oh, he thought about it. Boy, he was set up way out there. Thought better of it, though. Meeker right side, missing that triple. And Munsterman, nice job, throws it right off of Hampton's knee. And it'll be Lakeland basketball underneath, 6:48 to go in our first quarter. Munsterman lobs it out top into the corner there. Now they reverse it out high for Uchman. Lakeland beat Rich Hill last night badly by 33. So second end of a back-to-back, and here's a foul drawn by Rafe Carbelo. Working hard there on the glass, and he'll earn himself a trip to the free throw line here with 6:31 to go in the first. And Rafe knocking down the first, 7-2, so good start for the Vikings. And Carbelo missing number 2. Rebound for Colton Slinker for the Bulldogs. There's Brandon Overman. Entry pass, West. And kick it back out top. Overman with the ball out top, and he's in trouble. Uchman all over him as he kills the dribble out there a long ways from the bucket. West, nice kick. 3 ball up and out for a Slinker, and now a battle for the rebound there. Is diving on the deck is Uchman. We get a deflected pass out of bounds. They say last touch by Uchman. Uchman thought he was fouled, but didn't get the call. And it's going to be underneath look here, off the inbounds, but missing the shot was Hampton, and then a whistle inside, and we get a jump here. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Liberal. So the Bulldogs come in at 15-8 on the year, so they've got a winning record. And again, they play in the WeMo Conference with this Lakeland team. Open look for three is good in a corner. Nice shot for Brian Rojo. And it's 7-5, and now a turnover and another quick three. That one missing, though, off of it by Slinker. And then we get a whistle inside and a foul call. Nope. Tie up. We'll give it back over to the Vikings here. Got to get it full length, leading 7-5. Meeker with it in the backcourt, kills the dribble. They trap him there. A tough pass. Carbelo trying to handle that one, saved it in, but threw it right to Rojo. And it'll be Liberal the other way with it. West, Rojo left side. Skip for West. Lakeland with that good aggressive man-to-man pressure out top. And poked away Munsterman. Nice play. Diving on the floor there. Almost had the steal. Three ball, though, right side. Good look. No good for West. And it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Lakeland ball. Slinker went up high for that and ran out of some real estate. So Vikings with possession up 7-5. Substitution for the Bulldogs. Max Dingman in to the game now. Liberal led by head coach Travis Walton. Meeker with the dribble. We'll skip for Wilkins, right side. Uchman into the paint. Nice little ball fake, trying to go with the back door. Right idea there with the bounce pass, but it was a little late. And stolen by Dingman. Rojo left corner, three ball. Overman rimmed it out. A reset off the offensive board. Get the skip for Overman. Rojo up top working against Wilkins. Good man pressure here out top for Lakeland across that perimeter. And there's a high-low look. They force him to kick it back out. And the three way off for Dingman. Rebound to Carbelo. Uchman a three in the corner. Missed it. Rebound. West. Nice pass up ahead of the pack and a wide open layup for Overman. And we're tied at 7. So up and down pace here to start this one. And here's a tip pass as Munsterman tried to throw it up over the top of the double team. They almost had the steal off of it, though. And it's going to be Lakeland basketball. And some substitutions in here. Garrett Strange going to come in. Ketterman will come in as well. And Uchman and Wilkins will come out. And Munsterman to throw it in on the near boundary. I guess if you're watching here on the video, it'd be to your side of the floor as Munsterman missing the three there. A little bit too long, and then we get a whistle after the rebound as Rojo going for the board there, and we get a foul called on Lakeland, I believe. No, they just said it was tipped out, I think. Tipped out off of Meeker, so it'll be Liberal basketball. They'll bring it up full length here. All knotted at 7 apiece. Here's Tyler West. And good look inside Overman, though. Actually, I think Strange got a piece of that, so nice defensive play by Garrett on the backside defense. It's Ketterman to Strange. And Rafe on the attack, going to draw the foul. Reach in on Corey Harney, senior guard for Liberal. His first of the night. So Lakeland, early quick start. Liberal, though, a couple quick buckets in transition, able to get it tied back up. And Lakeland came out roaring, hit a couple threes, but since then haven't taken any from long range. So it's going to be Lakeland basketball here off the tip out. Uchman, nice give and go there. Actually Strange, I should say, off the give and go from Carbelo. Lakeland back up by 2. And bucket good in the foul. Nice take by Overman. And he'll be at the line looking for the three-point play. So that'll tie it back up at 9 apiece on that high-low look there. Strange called for the foul, his first. And missing a free throw is Overman, but almost had it back. And then off the deflection, we get a foul out top near midcourt. And it's going to be a hold coming up here. Well, I thought he said green 10, but it should be red 10. It's going to be on Overman, so he's going to come out his second personal. So tied up at 9 apiece. A Liberal hanging tough here early. Thus far, in the corner, Carbelo with it. And bad pass right in front of it. Stepping in there to steal it is West, and he'll score it at the other end. Timeout called by Coach Collins, so 11-9. Liberal playing with some defensive intensity. They've forced 4 turnovers as well with 2:44 to go in the first quarter. I'd like to thank our timeout sponsor, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Aaron Collins. Also like to thank C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing, Jim Ritzick Auto Group, Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Hobby Time Motorsports, Primitive Old Crow, and the Landmark Restaurant. Of course, we last saw Lakeland in the Clinton tournament, and Lakeland boys were able to win a couple games in that, and really very easily could have won all 3 of their games and been in the championship, and let that one against Warrensburg slip away in the second half. But that was a great tournament for the Lakeland boys and girls. They were in that as well, and certainly Coach Collins enjoyed playing those good teams that they went up against in the tournament. Gave them a chance to play some teams they weren't used to playing, and gave them a little extra schedule. I was talking to Coach Collins before the game, and he really feels like, you know, they're going to be tested in the district, but he also said that they have played a tougher schedule than both Wablo and Skyline as well. Skyline being the one is Carbelo hitting that, Wablo the 2. Layup here at the other end is good. So again, Lakeland a little bit late getting back on defense, and Dingman with the finish. But I think he feels like they played a tougher schedule than both Lakeland than Skyline and Wablo has. As a layup here for Strange is good, and he's fouled. So up and down pace. That time they were able to beat Liberal down the floor. Garrett Strange to the line here, looking to break the tie. But again, you know, that score back in November when these two teams played, Lakeland beat them by 15, can be a little deceiving because, you know, there's been a lot of basketball played by both these teams since then. So this is a new Liberal team, and I think a team that's gotten better than the time they played them earlier in the year. So this could be a tough matchup here tonight for Lakeland. Triple drive, little kick out. Dingman for 3, no good. Put back, though, is there for Colton Slinker. And it's 15-13 now. Liberal extends the lead. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Meeker with the bounce pass. Munsterman, nice back door to Strange, and he'll score it off the window. Garrett Strange getting back door, nice cut to tie it at 15. Quick 3 at the other end where they settled for that. West missed it. Carbelo with the board. Around the back with the dribble. Ketterman for 3. Oh, he got nailed. No doubt. Foul coming up on Corey Harney out there trying to do a little bit too much defensively, and Meeker drawing the contact. So 3 free throws should be here for Ketterman. Oh, are they going to call that on the – oh, my. They're going to call that after the shot. Wow. I don't know about that. So they reversed the call there late, and they said that was after the shot, so it will not be 3 free throws for Ketterman. Oh, he got fouled there again, but they say Rojo took it away from him, and now at the other end, boy, it's getting physical now. Here we get a jump ball at the other end. Boy, they're letting them play right now. Physical matchup. And Coach Walton, he, I think, very upset, thought that was a foul as well. But he's going to take a timeout, and he is not a happy camper in the huddle down there with his team. So timeout on the floor with 1:06 to go here in the first quarter. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Aaron Collins, our timeout sponsor. Yeah, appreciate all of our sponsors. Again, allowing us to be able to bring all this coverage to you here on Sounds Like Video, streaming live here on our Facebook page. And Lakeland trying to make this a doubleheader sweep here tonight after the Lakeland Lady Vikings rolled to victory over Liberal earlier, 60-35. Behind the 18 of Madison Thompson, Shelby Bergsnyder had 14 in the game. Lakeland Lady Vikings forcing 35 turnovers tonight in their win. Final minute here of the first quarter. Meeker out top, backdoor for Carbelo. Tough shot, gets it to go though. Man, that was a tough shot for Rafe, right on the block. Goes right up over the defender, makes it 17-15. And now here's a steal for Meeker. 5th turnover for Liberal. Plenty of time here for the Vikings, 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ketterman over the double team, Strange, nice lob underneath. Carbelo, strong finish. So back-to-back buckets for Rafe. That's what he does very well, is finish strong right around the rims. 19-15. Lakeland back on top as we come to the end of the first quarter. Good defense out top, Meeker. Hampton Rojo now for West. 8 seconds to shoot. West, Slinker saves it in. Dingman missed it at the buzzer. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Physical battle and a close battle thus far, 19-15. Lakeland with a slight lead. But a nice finish there at the end of the first for Carbelo in particular. He finished with 6, had a couple there back-to-back at the end. So a little run for Lakeland after Liberal went up by 4. Lakeland got back control of the game and forced 5 turnovers. They were able to out-rebound them as well at both ends of the floor in that first quarter. Lakeland out-rebounded them by 8 to defensive end and by 4 on the offensive side. Again, the Lakeland Vikings will head into district play next to Tuesday night. That'll be the first round on the boys' side, and that will feature them taking on Marion C. Earl. So that'll be the 3-6 matchup, and then you've got a situation where you would play Skyline in the championship if you got there, because Skyline's the 1, and then they would see Wablo potentially in that second round matchup. And that would be, I think, the 3rd time Lakeland will have played Wablo this year if they end up seeing them again in the districts down there at Wablo next week. And I think that, the districts have changed the last few years, but Wablo has kind of stayed in their district. Seems like Lakeland's ended up down there with them a lot, and they've had a lot of good games with them over these last few years down in district play. And of course, I think it was 3, maybe 4 years ago, they beat Wablo in the district championship. That's when it was played down at Wheatland. So they've had a lot of good matchups and expect to have maybe another one down there again next week. So here we start the second quarter, and Liberal going to set it up here in a half court. And that's a staple of Coach Collins' teams. They will get out and guard you out top. And making Liberal work here big time, having a tough time getting a shot off, and they throw it away. That's great defense for Lakeland. Absolutely outstanding, as they made him reverse that ball a couple times and forced him into that bad skip pass. And Coach Collins there on the bench applauding. That is excellent defense right there for sure. As Carbelo on the drive, kicks it out, right corner, Munsterman. High post back to Rafe. Little kick for Meeker, gets into the lane. Oh boy, tried to fit that pass there into Garrett Strange, and probably should have just gone up and shot that. Trying to be maybe a little bit too unselfish with that pass. It leads to the 6th turnover now for Lakeland. But that shot was there, and I think Garrett probably thought he was just going to shoot that as well. And got caught looking towards the rim. Underneath pass goes off the hands and out of bounds. Hampton. So turnover 9 now on the Bulldogs with 6:46 left here in the first half. Liberal going to stay with a little full court pressure here, 3/4 court. Oh, and there's a forced pass. Ketterman just trying to throw that too far up ahead. And missing it off the steal is Hampton, but right there for the follow, and drawing the foul is West. So Tyler West to the line for 2. West missing the first. Wilkins back in now for the Vikings. Brandon Overman returning now for Liberal. Second free throw good, so that'll get it back to 19-16. And there's another errant pass off the hands of Strange and a steal. West comes up with it. Drives the lane, kicks it out. Rojo for 3, missing short. Nice board for Munsterman. Blake gets past the high post there. Strange, good kick. Carbolo for 3. Got it. Nothing but net. Nice kick out. Carbolo now with 9, and it's 22-16. Lakeland extending the lead. Backdoor pass almost knocked out of bounds. Rojo gets it back. It's a good skip. And there's a travel. Another nice defensive trip down the floor for Lakeland as they force Colton Slinker into the walk. So turnover 10 now on the Bulldogs. 5:53 left here in the first half. Wilkins with the dribble. Gets it middle of the floor, finds Carbolo, breaks the press. Into the corner with the take. Now into the bucket, reverse layup, no, but he's fouled. Boy, strong take again for Rafe. So he's kind of really looking to drive here these last several possessions. And he's going back to the free throw line here. And that will get Lakeland into the bonus here very early in this second quarter with 5:40 to go. So Lakeland's got a chance to shoot a lot of free throws here the rest of this first half. First free throw for Rafe is good. So he's got 10 now, 23-16 the Lakeland lead. Second one on the way, and that one rimming in. Shooter's touch for Carbolo. It's 24-16. So here's where Lakeland can really kind of push this out a little bit. You've got them in the bonus. 5:33 to go. You've had some good defensive trips here the last couple times down. So this is, I think, a critical situation here for Liberal now in the game. They get it inside, and a foul is called as West able to draw the foul. And he'll be at the charity stripe. Tyler West, the senior, third trip to the line for him. He's got 2 points in the ball game. And a first free throw, no good. The Liberal 2 of 7 now at the free throw line thus far. And second for West. That one no good. Nice rebound for Strange. Wilkins going to throw it up over the top into the front court for Carbolo. He'll set it up top of the circle. And his pass tip stolen away. Another steal for the Bulldogs. Overman now at the other end, though. Had it poked away from him out of bounds. It's going to stick with the Bulldogs here underneath their own bucket. 5:07 to go before halftime. West will throw it in on the low baseline. Get the reversal out top. Overman, Rojo for 3, missing that. Ice board inside, but follow no good for Overman. Munsterman in there clawing his way. Able to get it, finds Wilkins. Good move there by Gavin, had 3 red jerseys back, pulls it out for Munsterman and hits it. Long 2 just inside the arc for Blake, and it's 27-16 now Vikings. And now a block at the other end. Carbolo got a piece of it. Gets the swat. Meeker back in for Lakeland now. Carbolo going to get a breather after that big block. So it'll be Liberal ball underneath. Slinker will throw it in on the low baseline. Going to lob it out top. On the left side, Hampton, nice skip into the corner. 3 ball, no good, but a foul is called, and this will be on the shot. They're going to get Uchman for the foul, and 3 free throws coming up here for Brandon Overman for Liberal. So had that one earlier on Lakeland where I really felt like they could have given Ketterman the 3 shots, but they called it late. And but that definitely was a foul, I think, on the shot there as well on Uchman. So first of 3, good. for Overman to make it 27-17 with 4:32 to go in the first half. And that's just number 2, guys. There's 3 shots there. got a little carried away there. Second one good. And one more. 27-17. And Overman got that one. So 27-18. Liberal kind of hanging in here with 4:27 to go before the half. Meeker over the top of the double team. Strange looking back door. Had it knocked up in the air. Meeker missing the 3 ball. Overman, Rojo the other way, but a travel, no, over and back call on Brian Rojo, so that'll give it back over to Lakeland. 11 turnovers now for the Bulldogs in this first half of basketball. Little 2-3 zone now for Liberal. Wilkins right side of the circle with it. Carbelo back to Gavin, right angle. Bounce pass in the corner. Rafe will step through move. Tough shot there off the dribble, missed it. Rebound to Overman. Bulldogs the other way. 3:49 to go before halftime. 3 in the corner, way off for Slinker. Another rebound for Strange. Wilkins, nice outlet up ahead. Meeker back to Gavin up top. Tough shot for him off the dribble. Missed it. Rebound. Carbelo back up with it. No good. Rebound into the hands of Slinker. Open look. 3, nothing but net for Overman. Second 3 for the Bulldogs, and that'll get it back to 7 with 3:14 to go in the first half. So it kind of looked like Lakeland was going to go on a run, maybe push this one out, double figures, but Liberal did a good job kind of withstanding it. They had a couple rough possessions, had some turnovers there, but have worked their way back. Strange going to come out. Uchman will check out as well. Ketterman returning for Lakeland. And Meeker back in as well for Coach Collins' team. And officials discussing something here over on the far side. Head official tonight, Brian Rice, over there conferring, and they've got it all sorted out, looks like. Wilkins into Carbelo, right corner. Rafe has 15 thus far. A little floater. Another tough shot. Missed that. Meeker, nice board back up, gets hammered at the rim. So Meeker to the line, getting ready to shoot a pair. Of course, Lakeland's been in the bonus for a good chunk of this second quarter, but this will be a 2-shot foul with 3:01 left before halftime, and Corbin will miss the first. Foul was on Overman. His second, and it'll be another one here for Meeker, and that one good. So lead back to 28-21. And nothing but net on the jumper. Nice looking shot for Overman. So Liberal starting to heat up here a little bit. Shooting from the outside. It's now 28-23. Carbelo, nice penetration drive. Missing that though. So Lakeland's kind of gone cold last couple trips. Liberal the other way. Trying to possibly get it back to a one-possession game. Entry pass into West. Turnaround shot, no good. But a foul is called. 2 shots coming up for West. I think they're going to get Wilkins there for the foul. No, they give that in there to Meeker, looks like. So Meeker going to pick that one up. I believe that's his first. And it will be 2 here for West. First one good. He's got 6 in the game to make it 28-24. Second one missed. Nice rebound for Wilkins. Up along the baseline. Going to kick it out left wing. Meeker with it. Going to take the triple. Back of the iron, no good. So Lakeland 0 of 4 their last 4 trips down, and now the run out at the other end, and a foul is called. Hampton going to draw the foul. And they're going to give it to Carbelo. So Rafe picking that one up. Trying to see if I can see the scoreboard there. We can't see the scoreboard from our angle, so I was trying to see if I could get it from the.
It goes in and out.
Oh, it goes in and out. Okay, well, there it comes back. Okay, so first foul on Rafe. Yeah, 7th team foul. So that got Liberal, of course, into the bonus. So first one good there to make it 28-24. Second one coming up, and that one is no good. Rebound, Munsterman. So it's kind of been Liberal's game here the last couple minutes. Lakeland trying to get a rhythm back on offense. Meeker out top. And into the corner, Ketterman for 3. High arcing shot, nails it, nothing but net. So that one drew some rain, but Ketterman, a big 3, and Lakeland needed that bucket to snap the 0-5 scoreless streak, and it's 31-24. And there's a bad pass. They tried to force it in the post and stolen by Munsterman. Nice pass up ahead. Wilkins, what a catch there, but couldn't quite finish the shot. And then we get a foul after the miss. So Lakeland almost had transition buckets. Good effort there from Gavin. And that's a really tough shot when you've got all your momentum coming down the floor like that, trying to get an up and under look. The foul at the other end is going to be coming up here for Hampton, and he hits the first in the front end of the 1-and-1, so he'll have another 31-25. And I think that was the second foul, and it was on Meeker. I think folks can see that when it comes in and out, the scoreboard at the end. But we're down in the other corner, so we can't see the scoreboard with the team fouls and the personal fouls on it. Is a miss there and a battle for that loose ball. We get another foul coming up here, so a lot of fouls in his first half as well. Hand check on Tyler West. So we'll have more free throws at the other end. Munsterman will shoot a 1-and-1 with 1:31 left in the first half. And Blake missing the front end of it. Carbelo had the rebound, and then they get in there and try to rip it away from him, and they call the jump. So the possession arrow will favor Lakeland under their own bucket. Munsterman, nice pass in there to Strange, and he'll score it. That is exactly what you want off the entry pass like that on the out-of-bounds look. Perfect execution for Lakeland. They lead at 33-25. Underneath look good, high-low look there as West finding Hampton. And that'll cut it to 33-27. Munsterman, good lob under the bucket. Carbelo, little shot fake, got the defender up in the air and finishes strong. So Rafe with 17, and it's 35-27. Little run here for Lakeland at the end of the half. 53 seconds to go. And there's a block for Strange, another clean one. He's second, and then he knocks it off of Overman. So they're going to say Lakeland ball. Nice play by Garrett inside.
Pass fake scored. They're running all over the place. Fake it. 3 guys will run.
Stay with some full court pressure here. So Lakeland plenty of time for the final shot of the half if they want it. 39 seconds to go. Ketterman, middle of the floor. Ooh, pass a little late. Tried to get it to Strange. Nice tip, though, and deflected away. West now at the other end. Nails the triple. So big shot there for Liberal off the turnover, and that cuts it back to 5. And now another steal. West takes it away from Meeker. Kick out, 3-ball slinker, and it's good. So just like that, a couple threes off turnovers at the end of the half, down to 11 seconds, and it's back to a 2-point game. And now Carbelo at the other end will be fouled. So a huge swing in momentum here at the end of the half. Just a couple bad passes, and that pressure able to force the 2 turnovers for Liberal, and they hit a couple threes off of it. So this one going to be a tight one going into the locker rooms. Carbelo leading all scores with 17 here in the first half, shooting a double bonus. First one good. to make it 36-33. And we get another whistle and a foul here off the rebound. Strange going to pick that one up, I think. So Garrett, I think, got his second on that, and he did. Team foul 8, I think. It's a ghost scoreboard. It disappears. So now West will be at the line. This is a 1-and-1, and he got the first. So 36-34, and that was team foul 9 on Lakeland. So one more coming up here for West, senior. And that one on the way, got it. 1 point game, 6.7 to go in the first half. Strange, good look at it. Oh, almost had it. Oh, got it back. And the second attempt, no, Ketterman. Oh, he almost got it. Oh. Crazy play there at the end. 3 opportunities. And very, very close to going in. So we got a good one here at the half at Lakeland High School. 1 point ball game, 36-35. A slight lead here, literally a 1 point advantage for Lakeland, but they really had that run out there in the second quarter. Looked like they were going to run away with this almost, and then Liberal, to their credit, battled back. Really that swing at the end, they had the turnovers and then hit the threes. They basically had a 6-point swing in the final minute of the first half. So that allowed them back into it. And as Coach Collins said there before his team went to the locker room, he's like, hey, we got to be strong with the basketball. And that's really the key right now. Lakeland just a couple sloppy passes there and a few where they've had stripped out of their hands. And you just got to be strong with the ball and play your game in the second half. So, again, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight, bringing you this coverage here on Sounds Like Video, streaming live on Facebook here. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent. C-Squared Embroidery Screen Printing, Jim Resick Auto Group, Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Hobby Time Motorsports, Primitive Old Crow, and we'd also like to thank the Landmark Restaurant. So, again, like it, share it. Really appreciate everybody out there watching tonight and able to bring you this coverage here. Final game of the regular season tonight. And both Lakeland boys and girls teams, of course, getting ready for district play starting Monday night at Wablo. Girls will play down there Monday night against Skyline in their first one. Boys will play Marion C. Earl Tuesday in their first round battle down there in Class 2 District 13. So we will definitely be wishing them the best of luck moving into district play. And, of course, Lakeland Lady Vikings winning big earlier tonight. 60-35 is Coach Cooper's team running away with it. Huge night again for Madison Thompson, finishing with 18 points and 13 rebounds. Shelby Bergschneider had a really solid game as well. She finished with 14 and also pulled down 15 rebounds. But Lakeland tonight, the story was the defense, and they forced 35 turnovers, or that's what I had down. So, again, that's unofficial, but they turned them over a bunch in the game, and really the game was not close most of the way. So nice win tonight for Lakeland Lady Vikings to get win number 12. So they'll head in there to the district Monday night at 12 and 14 and looking to pull the upset against Skyline. Again, Lakeland Lady Vikings are the 7 and Skyline is the 2. So exciting week getting ready. Next week, district basketball across the area, and it is win or go home once you get into the district play. And of course, Lakeland Lady Vikings making that run last year to state. Got to the Final Four down in Springfield. And, of course, unfortunately just ran into a really good Walnut Grove team down there last year, but had a great season. And Coach Cooper's team trying to make another run back there again this year. And it'll all start on Monday night. So I'm going to pause here a little bit at halftime, get a little breather, and we'll stay connected, though. And we'll be back here with the second half, so stay with us here on Sounds Like Video. are back here at Lakeland High School, ready for second half action, and game closed pretty close there at the end of the half, 36-35, 1 point lead for Lakeland after getting it out. I think they got it out 10 at one point. Liberal battling back there late second quarter, did a good job getting back into the game, and again right there at the end of the first half had about a 6 point swing there after the turnovers and hit a couple threes. So here we go. Be interesting to see how it plays out. Liberal will start with the ball. They go high-low, and they had a good look there underneath lob. Slinker's pass knocked free out of bounds. Tried to get it into Overman, and it will be still, I believe, oh my, they called a foul on that. Well, a late call on that, and they called the foul on the shot. So Brandon Overman will be at the free throw line. Well, it looked like he was just going to be stripped of it on the way up for the shot, but definitely a late call for sure on that as Overman hits the first, and we are tied at 36. And Overman, number 2 there, got that one, and Liberal back on top by 1. Uchman Meeker into the corner with it. Munsterman right side of the circle. Good kick. Munsterman 4-3, got it, nothing but net. Boy, torched the nets on that one. Big triple there to make it 39-37. And now we get a travel going back the other way. So turnover 11 now on the Bulldogs. Lakeland's hit 5 threes here tonight. A little bit less than normal, but still shooting it pretty efficiently here tonight. Meeker, a little no-look bounce pass there. Utzman left side. Meeker head of the key. Utzman for 3, way out there, missed it short. And able to dive on the deck, trying to get it back there. And whistle and a carry coming back the other way. Carry on Hampton. Coach Walton for Liberal, he's talking with the official about that call. Munsterman, Carbolo left corner, a little jab step. Baseline drive, backs it back out. Wilkins left his feet there on the pass and stolen away. West with the steal. 2-on-1 at the other end. Layup is good for Overman. And we are tied at 39. And Uchman's pass stolen away, looking back door. So that's been the thing here for Lakeland. The turnovers have started to become a problem. They've had 12 of them in the ball game. Slinker with it out top, into the paint with it. Rojo right corner. And there's an offensive foul, trying to create some space, and a good job by Lakeland getting that trap along the baseline and nowhere to go for the Bulldogs. So that'll be their 16th turnover of the night. Still tied up 39 all. 6 minutes to go in the third. 2-2-1 pressure here. Munsterman across the timeline. Went right into the trap there. Strange now for Carbolo, and he's going to be fouled. Tried to dribble between 2 defenders. Hand check foul on Colton Slinker. And that'll be his third, team foul 1. Munsterman for 3. How about another? Oh, that was a good look. Rimmed it out. Rebound Overman. So the momentum in this game up for grabs right now. Still tied at 39. Backdoor look. Shot up, no, for Overman on the good look there. Rebound for Lakeland. Meeker the other way. Strange, nice pass, backdoor. Munsterman on the cut. Oh, should have shot that. Gave it back to Strange, though. Now out to Rafe in the corner for three. That missed. Strange the rebound back up. That missed. And now it's off the foot of Hampton. Still Lakeland ball underneath with 5:05 to go in the third. Munsterman to throw it in on the low baseline. Now to Ketterman. That three is good. Nothing but net. So a pair of threes here in the third. Lakeland extends it to 42-39. Back the other way quickly. They get it out top. Oh, he caught that one in the face there. Slinker able to get it back inside and scores it for two. So strong finish there to make it 42-41. Back to a 1-point game with 4:43 left in the third. Meeker the other way. And Carbolo trying to fit that pass in, stolen away. Overman to the other end, and it is, oh, they called the foul. Meeker thought he had all ball, and it was awfully close. Lakeland fans disagreeing as well, but they give the foul, I think, to Corbin Meeker, but it was bang, bang play for sure. Very, very close. So Brandon Overman to the free throw line for the Bulldogs with 4:27 to go in the third, trying to possibly give Liberal the lead back. First free throw is good, so that'll tie it at 42. Jay Suitsman back in for the Vikings. Coming in for Meeker. And Overman able to get them both. So 1-point lead for the Bulldogs with 4:24 to go in the third. Well, there's another forced pass. Boy, the turnovers have just been a killer here for Lakeland, up to 15 now. And it has definitely kept Liberal in this game. Up top, Hampton entry pass. Down the lane, Overman, no good. Tried to get his own miss. Strange able to come up with it. Ketterman will take another triple. And the rebound to Overman. Tipped out there by the Vikings, but the turnover differential now is evened up. 17 for Liberal, 15 for Lakeland, and Vikings have hit a couple threes though, but they've missed a few open looks as well here in the second half. But the entry look here, no good. They had the shot they wanted. Slinker missed it. Nice rebound by Uchman. So 3:26 to go in the third. Lakeland down by one. Ketterman stays out of the trap, gets it to Uchman. Carbolo, there's his spot along that baseline and hits the jumper. So 20 for Carbolo. Lakeland back up by one. Tough fadeaway shot, rolls out for Hampton. Back the other way. Here's Carbolo up the boundary. Tough shot again along the baseline, missed it. Munsterman, nice board. Kick for Uchman, open jumper, got it. So two big ones there for the Vikings to get it to 46-43. Three ball at the other end is good, or no, they say foot was on the line. So a long two for West. They call it a two, so 46-45, back to one with 2:30 left in the third. Full court press again here. Uchman able to get it across, able to get it to the middle of the floor. Munsterman for three, got it. Munsterman stroking it. He's got a couple threes in the second half, 49-45. Lakeland up to 7 on the night. Foul on the floor coming up here, it looks like, on Lakeland. We'll see who they give this to. And they're going to give it to Blake Munsterman. Stops the clock with 2:10 left in the third. So it'll be liberal ball underneath. West to throw it in. Kick out, 3 ball. Good look, but missing is Harney. Kick out pass tip. And get it back. 3 in the corner, no for Slinker. Rebound, Ketterman. So good defensive stop there for Lakeland. That's what you just got to do. Got to put several stops together and take advantage of it at the other end. Put some more up on the board here. High post Strange. Munsterman feeling it right now. Passing up the shot. They go high post. Carbelo got it. And this is where Lakeland gets scary. When Carbelo and Munsterman start hitting at the same time, they can start to pull away. And the lead is back to 51-45. Timeout Liberal. And again, we want to thank Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, our timeout sponsor here tonight. So the momentum kind of shifting back. Lakeland hitting some shots there last couple trips, but the key thing is they had a stop down there at the end where they made them work the ball around, made them reverse the basketball a couple times, and that's how you can get this lead back, start to build it up a little bit. I just don't think Liberal's got the firepower to stay with Lakeland offensively. I think if you can just get to a point where you get shots inside for Munsterman and Carbelo, Lakeland, we've seen this year, they can flat out shoot the basketball when they get in a rhythm. And, once they get up around that 10 threes, that's when they usually can kind of turn the tide a little bit. They've got 8 right now, so they usually hover around that 13, 14 3 mark, anywhere from 10 to 15 threes a game. And we'll see how Liberal responds here out of the timeout. Straight up man-to-man pressure. High post look here. That's a tough shot for Hampton. And unable to hit. So another stop there. Put a couple in a row together now. Ketterman. Nice take. Floater missing. Rojo the rebound. Almost threw that one out of bounds. Good job by Slinker to save it, and then takes it in and draws the foul. So Slinker to the line with 2 shots coming up. First one good, so that'll get it back to 51-46 with 1:05 to go. I think they got that foul on Strange. Or no, they gave it to Uchman, rather. So that's his third. He's going to come out now. And Coach Collins is going to bring Gavin Wilkins back in. Second free throw good for Slinker. He'll come out now as well. A couple substitutions back in. West returning for the Bulldogs along with Overman. So 51-47. Still a lot of basketball to go here. A minute left in the third, but this one not over. Lakeland has not been able to put them away just yet. Wilkins. Ketterman now, 50. We'll see if they hold for the final shot. Back it out to midcourt. Oh, and there's a pass. Good save by Gavin. Able to one-hand that one, then fits it in. Good pass into Strange. And misses the shot, but boy, that's a heck of a job by Wilkins, able to save that high pass and then be able to have the wherewithal to fit that bounce pass into traffic, put it right in between 2 defenders, and set up Garrett Strange. So Garrett to the line for 2. And the first one on the way, no good. So we're in the fourth quarter. It's going to be big for Lakeland to hit these free throws, especially if it stays close, because missed free throws will come back to haunt you in close games. The second one good. So 52-47. Lakeland on top. Final 35 seconds here of the third. West for Rojo right side. Strange out on him. And here's a 3 ball. Missing by Overman, but a whistle, late whistle. Oh my, did they call a foul here on the 3? Now, foul came away from the ball after the shot. They gave it to Carbelo. I thought for a moment there they were going to call that foul on the shot, and it would have been 3 free throws for Overman, but they'll reset it out top for Overman with 17 seconds. Rojo left side. Dingman down to 8. West looks up at the clock, down to 4. Trying to create his own shot, puts it up, missed it, and Carbelow the rebound, and that'll end the third. So final 8 coming up here from Lakeland High School, and Lakeland with a 52-47 lead, trying to put this one away in the fourth quarter. And we want to thank our sponsors tonight. That is C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing, Jim Resick Auto Group, Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Hobby Time Motorsports, Primitive Old Crow, and the Landmark Restaurant, along with Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent here in the West Central Missouri area in Clinton. So Lakeland has had a battle on their hands tonight from this Liberal team who they beat by 15 earlier in the year, but a lot of basketball has been played since then, and I think Liberal definitely is an improved team, and, you know, their record's not bad either at 15-8. And Lakeland coming in, riding that 3-game winning streak. They will head into district play next Tuesday night against Marion C. Earl for their first-round game. Lady Vikings winning earlier tonight in their game big, 60-35, as that one was not close. As Coach Cooper's team will play Skyline Monday night in their first-round district game down in Wablo. But still business to take care of here tonight for Lakeland as they try to close this one out. But they were able to maintain the lead most of that third quarter. Liberal did get up by 1 there for a few minutes in that third quarter. So Lakeland will start the fourth with the ball. Meeker left corner with it. Ketterman. Go back to the same side. And I got to get a reversal here. Ketterman looking high post. They didn't reverse it to Munsterman, though, that time either. Meeker now lobs it. Carbelow forced it, and it's stolen away. So Liberal sitting there waiting on that pass. And out the other end, they will get 2 off of it. So the layup is good for West. And it's 52-49. And here's another deflected pass. And they almost get it back again on the steal. So Lakeland, uncharacteristically tonight, has turned it over 17 times in the game. And that is way too many for Coach Collins' liking for sure. You're going to have to keep that number down once you get into districts next week for sure. Munsterman getting it across. Ketterman will be fouled. So they're going to get Rojo with the body there on the foul. Meeker right side of the key with it. Ketterman on the reversal for Munsterman. Really looking in there for Carbelow, trying to get Carbelow and Strange both posted up. Good kick out. Ketterman for 3. And we get a foul after the shot. I think the basket's going to stand. And basket is good. Push late in the back after the shot on Hampton. So that's a big call there because Lakeland will get possession back, and the bucket makes it 55-49. So Ketterman has hit a couple big threes here in the second half along with Munsterman. Meeker trying to throw it over the double team, and it's stolen there by Slinker, and then we get a foul on Ketterman. That's just where Corbin got caught in the corner, and you got to bring that ball a little bit further out on the wing and not try to throw that from the corner, especially when you're in a double team. It's a really tough pass to make. And now you've got an opportunity, though, to get another defensive stand here. Get a little separation. Rojo for 3. That missed. Rebound. Inside. Hampton missing. Strange. Nice rebound there. So there's a stop. Ketterman the other way. Carbelow, a little head and shoulder fake. Oh, dribbled it off of his foot, or did we get a foul? Oh, no. Near side official started to call it, but Brian Rice, the baseline official there, had out of bounds, and I think that was the right call as Carbelow dribbled it off of his leg there. So turnover 18 for Lakeland. 6:20 to go in the game, leading 55-49, and now an offensive foul outside. Wow, big call there. Illegal screen on Colton Slinker. So there's a big one there to give it back to Lakeland with 6:19 to go. I think that was 4 on Slinker as well. Yeah, it'll be Lakeland basketball here. Staying with the 2-2-1. Meeker got to stay out of the corner. Gets rid of it there for Ketterman out top. High post Carbolo. Turns, faces. Nice finish there. Carbolo with 26. And it's 57-49. Lakeland adds to it. And here's a three in the corner. No good for Slinker. Another good board there for Uchman. So Lakeland's defense needs to really assert themselves here in the final 5:30. Put this one away. Uchman will get it across, or did we get a timeout beforehand? Yeah, timeout called by Coach Collins. So he'll take one here with 5:35 to go in the ball game. Lakeland on top, 57-49. Again, we thank Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, has your insurance needs covered here. Check him out in Clinton. And I think Lakeland's defense and rebounding going to be very critical here. Final 5:35. We know they can shoot the ball here down the stretch, but defensively you've got to not allow any easy looks, particularly down in the low post. And I think Coach Collins could probably live with them taking threes because Liberal, they're not a great three-point shooting team. So I think, they've only hit 4 tonight, and it's a case where you just need to make them shoot the three, make them beat you from there, but you don't want to give anything up inside. And I think you keep them out of the lane. That's the main goal right now defensively for Lakeland. Keep them off the free throw line as well. And we've got Lakeland ball coming out of the timeout. Bunsterman will throw it in. And got to be strong with the ball as well. Uchman on the attack. Good kick. Carbolo, 3 in the air. Missed it. And got a disagreement here. Both officials have fouls, and now who's going to have which foul? They both have those hands up. I think they're going to get the foul here on Liberal. The guy had Uchman boxed out, I think. Oh, no, they're going to go. Oh, man, they give it to Jace. Boy, I don't know. That's a tough call. They were both going for the ball. I mean, you could almost argue it could have been a no call as well, but they give the foul to Uchman. So that is a big foul. That gets them in the bonus, and they don't realize it. Yeah, they just did, though. Wow, so that's big. No more fouls to give for Lakeland. So that will be in a little bit of an advantage now for Liberal because they'll have at least one free throw from here on out now. 5:27 to go. And to the line will be Tyler West. So 1-1, got the first. 7-point game. Liberal's been able to keep it within striking distance here in this second half. They've fought through several runs here for Lakeland. So lead is 6 as West gets them both. Carbolo. Ketterman in the corner. Pass was tipped. Uchman able to bring it back out top. They got a lot of space there up at the high post. Nobody's there right now, though, for Lakeland. Boy, that lane is just so open. That's where all Rafe's got to do is just step up, boom, go right to the high post there and catch that. He's got an open jumper. They call a foul here on the floor on West. So it will be Lakeland basketball coming up on 5 minutes to play. Meeker into the corner. Got to stay out of that trap. There they come, and they almost had the steal. That's a good tip there for Overman. Got to stay out of that coffin corner if at all possible. Munsterman will trigger it in on the near boundary. Under 5 to go. There's that high post look. Carbolo, one dribble, puts it up and in, and that's where he's so tough. That one dribble, power move, and he's got 28 tonight, and it's 59-51. We get a bad pass here underneath, so a big turnover there. Bad pass from Overman, and that's turnover 19 for the Bulldogs. Ketterman's going to come out. for Lakeland. Wilkins returning. So 59-51, Lakeland on top, 4:30 to go in the game. Wilkins, left wing, left corner. Carbelo missing that. Meeker, oh, nice hustle by Meeker. Fell on the floor on his backside and was able to save that rebound, and then we get a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Collins. Boy, heck of a job by Corbin. That's a big rebound. Went down to his rear end and saved it, and at least got it to a situation where you could call the timeout, or you would have probably had a jump ball as well, and that at least will keep possession with Lakeland. I think Aaron Collins, our timeout sponsor, and Coach Adam Collins talking to his team right now in this full timeout, and certainly you get an opportunity to set something up off of the inbounds look. You'll have it in the front court as well. But this Liberal team, they have fought and clawed. They've kept this also a low-scoring game. And, you know, these are the kinds of games that Lakeland is not used to having. Lakeland obviously is a team that likes to get the score up 60, 70 points. So right now, if you're Liberal, you feel like defensively you've kept this the style of game you've wanted to this point. But we've seen the threes go down here at big opportunities for Lakeland, with Ketterman knocking a couple down. Munsterman's had a couple as well. Got Brady, Blake out there with 14 tonight as well. So this is a case where Lakeland's got the ability to hit the three, but you've got that high post look. I think every time you can get a touch at the high post and get the underneath, or then have Rafe just spot up, take that shot there from the foul line, you're going to have it. So you don't necessarily have to settle for the three. So out of the timeout, Munsterman with it up top. Right corner it goes for a entry pass and a great look. Carbelo, strong finish, good pass from Meeker, and Rafe will be shooting one. So that gets Lakeland into the bonus. Big shot, makes it 61-51. And Rafe with 30 and has the three-point play as well. So 62-51, and now the pressure building a little bit here on Liberal. And we'll see if that causes them to force some stuff here if they try to really get out and crank threes. I think that would be to Lakeland's benefit if they do. And now we get a foul in the corner. Wilkins called for the hold. And 1-1, so that's the other issue, though. I mean, you've got no fouls left to give. You want to try to keep them off the free throw line as much as possible for sure at this point. 3:59 left. I think that was the third on Wilkins as well. Again, we can't see the board from where we're sitting right now, so but both teams over the limit in terms of team fouls, and the first free throw in the 1-1 is good for Case Hampton, so he'll have another. That gets it to 62-52. And Hampton missing the second, well short. Rebound for Strange. Munsterman, ooh, he thought about it, almost took the three. Uchman, pass almost stolen, no. Munsterman able to get it back. Nice spin for him. Flip it out, Uchman. Carbelo, head of the key now. Uchman from way outside, got it. Nothing but net. There's a big one, 65-52. And a steal, Strange. Nice play, gets a big steal. They've turned him over 22 times tonight. Munsterman into Carbelo. Oh, looking back door and had Strange, but it was tipped at the last second. Nice play by Overman. And get away from him. They say don't foul. Oh, you want to play good D, but not foul on that. And did we get a timeout? Liberal, we did. Yeah, that's almost a 10 count, but they had the trap at midcourt. But you just didn't want to foul because you don't have any fouls to give, but that's still good double team pressure there by Uchman and Ketterman. So timeout Bulldogs here. 3:11 to go. And Lakeland in good shape right now. Key is you just keep it a two-possession game, and you don't want to have this get back to a one-possession game and then have Liberal on the free throw line. That's the key right now. You can live with them shooting some free throws if it's at 2 possessions. But if they can get it back to about 5 or 6 points, that's when it'll be a little bit dicey. But Lakeland shot it better here from 3, especially in the second half. They've hit 9 total for the game now. And every one of them has been very critical in the second half. 3 in double figures. Ketterman with 10, Munsterman with 16, Carvalho with 30. But it's starting to get almost to 70, which is that good mark for Lakeland that they have to have most of the time. And particularly they can get that up there to 70 when they're hitting the threes at the rate that they are right now. So coming out of the timeout, it'll be a Liberal basketball, but they were very close to getting a 10 on that. Almost didn't get it across in time, and that was a heads-up call there by Travis Walton, their head coach, to get that timeout, because that would have been another big turnover. And they get the turnover. Nice play. Utzman with the steal to Strange. Bucket good. That is a big-time play for Jay Sayre. And now they thought that was out of bounds. It was close. Meeker trying to lobby the official, and now that should be out of bounds Lakeland ball. So the Lakeland defense stepping up when they had to. And that's a big, big bucket there off the steal from Utzman. So 67-52. Good high-low. Carvalho to Strange, and Lakeland flexing their muscles here in the final 2:40. And now the pressure on Liberal, and they're sped up right now. West, corner 3, missing short for Slinker. And the rebound, Slinker got it back. Oh, they fouled him on the reverse. So Slinker's going to be going to the line, and that's one of those where you got to let him just have that. Still would have been 2 possessions, but either way, you put him on the line. It's a 2-shot foul with 2:26 to go. But you just felt like Lakeland had the opportunity to seal this with a steal or 2, and they may have been able to do that. As the first free throw good, so that gets it to 69-53. But problem is, if you're Liberal, can't really foul early because you don't have any fouls to give. So you put them on the line this early, and you run the risk of never being able to get it back to a 1-possession game, because 2:20 is still a lot of time. As Munsterman to Utzman, back up for Blake. Good pass into Rafe, and he'll be fouled and one. Bucket good. And there's Rafe finishing strong. 32 tonight for Carvalho, and he'll be at the line looking for the 3-point play. That makes it 71-54. And I think they got that on Slinker, so he fouled out. That is his 5th. So good effort tonight for Colton Slinker, the senior. Finishes with 9 points in the game. And fouls out here late as Carvalho with 33 hits the free throw. So 72-54. Lakeland in good position here, coming up on 2 minutes left. A little high screen and roll. Nice play by Meeker to take that away. Didn't go for the fake, and Utzman gets hammered at the other end. So foul on Hampton. Utzman, they pick him back up, and he'll be at the line. And I think, did they give that on Hampton, or did they give it to West? They gave it to Hampton in his 3rd. So Utzman at the line. 2 shots. First one good. So 73-54. Utzman with 9. And that one rimming out. Hampton has it knocked away. Utzman comes up with another huge steal. Carvalho inside. Oh, they wave it off. They're going to call the travel. So travel on Carvalho. A little jump stop there, and that cost him. I think had he just gone straight up, he would have had no problem. Slid the pivot foot there a little bit, and there's a foul on Meeker. Didn't need to do that. Tried to go for the backside strip. Got in there and picks up the contact. Coach Collins just looks at him like, come on, man. But sometimes that's what happens, a little over-aggressive. And the first free throw is good. West hits it to make it 73-55. But either way, that shouldn't matter at this point. Still 2 possessions as his second one misses. Nice rebound there for Strange. Boy, Strange has been big, and he's done the little things. Him and Uchman have done the little things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet here in this fourth quarter. There's a good high-low, Strange, Carbolo, 2 more. 35 for Carbolo. Collins going to get a sub in here. Timeout for sub. And Aiden Malloy is going to come in. So the Lakeland defense able to clamp down here and really seal this game. They had to do it at the defensive end, and they got it done as they hit some big shots as well down the stretch. Some big threes, got the ball inside. Carbolo, again, a huge night, 35 to lead all scores by a long shot. But this Liberal team, they fought hard. It's a scrappy team, and they're fighting to the end here. They're going to count the bucket on this and another foul. So, gosh, just got to back off at this point, guys. Let them have those inside. It's not going to matter, but that's just where your instinct tells you, you know, to go after it. Didn't see who they got that one on. I think they given it to Malloy in there. So that is a 1-and-1. 34. Okay, yeah, that was Malloy. Yeah, 34. So his first bucket good, 3-point play good, 75-58. Oh, and there's a steal for Hampton, and he'll lay it in. Coach Collins put some of his JV kids in, so obviously this one is over, but he wasn't going to do that until he felt comfortable. He had this one in the bag. So lead 15, final minute. I'm not real sure why Liberals out here still pressuring, but they are. They do get a steal. They call the travel, so they're going to fight to the end, though. But just not enough time at this point. But this was a good test here tonight for Lakeland, and it'll get them ready for next week. 3 is good for Overman. So 75-63, they'll get up and pressure. Got to be at least strong with the ball here. Final 34, got to get it across. Make them foul you. Malloy will be fouled. So that'll stop the clock with 29.7. But this will definitely get them ready for next week in what will be a tough district. Vikings will go in as the 3 seed. They'll play Marion C. Earl, the 6 seed, Tuesday night. And then probably have another rematch showdown with Wablo in the second round. Wablo, the 2 seed, Skyline, the 1 seed down there next week. So Aiden Malloy coming in here late in the game and gets his first point of the night to make it 76-63. And Malloy got the second. So 77-63. Final 27 seconds. Rojo missing the 3. Worsig the rebound. Then we get a late whistle and a foul inside as well. Push. Oh, man, they gave it to Worsig. So they said he pushed off in order to get that rebound. So that will put Max Dingman at the line, shooting 2. Double bonus, and he misses the first. And Dingman with the second, got that one, so 77-64. Final 22, Wilkins up the right side. Nice pass inside for Malloy. Final 10 seconds, so Lakeland able to hold off a scrappy Liberal team here tonight. As a 3 no good, Malloy the rebound. Let's see if we can get out of here without another foul, and we do. Final score, Vikings win it 79-64. Doubleheader sweep tonight for Lakeland, as the Lady Vikings win it big earlier tonight as well, 60-35, and this one definitely you could say pretty close in the second half. Liberal made it interesting, but the Vikings came up with some big steals. Jay Suchman had a couple huge steals. Garrett Strange, some big offensive rebounds, and then Ketterman and Munsterman knocking down a couple big threes there as well in the fourth quarter, and Lakeland was able to get just enough and get over their average of 79 points to get the victory here tonight. But they definitely had to work for it. Liberal, to their credit, they fought hard and made this one a close game, considering it was a 15-point loss for them back when they played early in November. So Lakeland wins number 4 in a row, and they close out the regular season on that 4-game win streak, and will get ready Tuesday night for district play. Our thanks to our sponsors again tonight one final time: Aaron Collins Missouri Farm Bureau, C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing, Jim Resick Auto Group, Hankins Grain, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Hobby Time Motorsports, Primitive Old Crow, and Landmark Restaurants. So on behalf of myself, Spencer Edwards, and James and Stacy Hinkle from Sounds Like Video, thank you for joining us tonight, folks. We really appreciate it.